folks, welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna be doing a gimbal hyperlapse tutorial. And we are on our way to the Miami Beach Bass Museum, which is an Art Deco contemporary museum. And we're gonna start doing some hyperlapses of the building, of the outside of the building. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to start our first shot. And today is really nice because apparently they just cut the grass, so I can actually do the shot on the grass with the Segway. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna go riding on my Segway with the gimbal from all the way over here. I'm gonna go in to here. And one of the tips that will help you do this, it's using the gimbal on lug mode, which is, at least on the DJI Ronin S, is pressing this button right here and holding it. This button right here, leave it hold. And what that will do is gonna lock the camera on one position, and you can move from left to right or up and down, and the camera will stay locked on that position. And I'm gonna lock the camera pointing to the door. We are retrieving from this location. Pretty happy with the results actually. Let's do the Freedom Tower right now. Yeah. I just got here to downtown Miami and there is a 60% chance of rain, and it's looking pretty cloudy. Again, we're fighting with the weather, but no matter what, we're gonna get some shots today. Yeah. Look at this stuff. Look at this crap. This is what I'm telling you. Look. But we're gonna hustle and try to get the shots. Let's go. So I am here and I'm gonna start walking around the shops and around the Wynwood building, and I'm gonna start walking in between the shops. What I'm really looking for is long hauls that I can keep walking in a straight line for a long period of time. So that's why I'm here in the Wynwood shops. My setup is the Blackmagic Pocket 6K on a DJI Ronin S. And I have a Insta360 for the BTS.
Are you the fencer?
So I got to my last location here on Lincoln Road, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some shots crossing the hallways. And as you can see, there's quite a few people here, so it's gonna be interesting. So overall, my experience filming here in Lincoln Road was good. The only challenging part was obviously maneuvering in between a lot of people. But other than that, it's really good. Alright folks, let's jump into the editing. Let's break down how I put together this sequence. I mainly use two softwares, Premiere and After Effects. I would say that it's a little bit more heavy on After Effects. So, you know, let's jump right in. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to obviously stabilize all of our footage. We're gonna go to the top right hand corner and we're going to type in Warp Stabilizer, and we're going to add it to all of the clips that we have in our timeline. Right, once we have all of our clips stabilized, we are going to put them right next to each other and come up to the sequence that best match. Once we have all of our clips together in the sequence that we want, we're going to select the entire sequence and press right click, and we're gonna go to replace with After Effects composition. Okay, now that we are on After Effects with all of our clips put together, they are hard cuts and I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put a opacity transition on all of them. So I'm gonna press T, which will bring the opacity settings, and I'm gonna put a keyframe on 100 by the end of each clip, and another keyframe of 0, which is gonna go from 100 to 0. And then on the next clip, I'm gonna do the same thing but the opposite way. And I'm gonna do this with all of the clips. Okay, now that I have all the clips with their transitions, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to speed them up, each clip. So I'm gonna go to right click, time, enable time remapping. And I'm gonna move this keyframe and also the clip, and now the clip will be sped up. And I'm going to apply this to all of the clips. And last but not least, we're going to add motion blur. So we're going to press right click, new adjustment layer. We're going to go into effects. And we're going to select the CC motion blur. And we're going to select the CC force motion blur. I'm gonna drag it into the layer. Now I obviously added a little bit of sound design. I added some sounds of birds here at the park. I added the traffic noise, which you hear cars honking. And also I added in the Lincoln Road part, I added sound of people talking, like people in the park talking. And what this does, this definitely help bring the sequence to life. And here it is, our final result. Alright folks, that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget that the only way to earn value in life is by helping and inspiring others. I will see you on the next video.